If you do everything mentioned in this video, you will not only stay motivated, but you actually see results. You achieve your goals, even if you slack for a few days, even if there are days where you don't do what you're supposed to do, the results will still be there. There's something I find myself saying a lot these days, which is you have to do something every day that takes you one step closer to achieving your goal. So how do you actually find the motivation to do something every single day when it's easy to just lay in bed, stay in the house and not do anything? Staying motivated, staying on track is to understand what you're actually going for. You need to understand why you are going through it. There are a billion people in the world. Everybody have their own goals. Everybody have their aspiration and what they think will be best suited for them. But you need to understand yours. Why? And there are sometimes we decide to do things because people close to us are doing it, or because it has been ingrained in our head that this is the definition of success. What our parents have told us, this is what they would like for us. So we've taken that identity and we think this is what we want for ourselves. So from time to time, it's actually very important to sit back and have a conversation with yourself to really understand if what you are working towards is something you really want, or if you are doing it for other purposes. Understanding your why should be deeper than just saying, I want to be a successful fashion designer. I want to be the best fashion designer in Africa. What problems are you solving? Who are you catering towards? Apple-shaped body type or plus-size body type that don't have a lot of things that are made in the right styles that will suit them. So I want to be the best designer that cater to that body type. Or for these slim, skinny ladies, a lot of styles doesn't actually are not flattering towards them. So that can be your tagline. And when you have a very specific goal like that, it's easy for you to be more motivated because you know what exactly you're working towards. You don't just have a vague idea. So now that you have an understanding of your why, the next thing is, what do you have in your capacity to do now? How can you move forward with this information? You will understand what you need to do, but I'm sure there are a lot of things that you can't do right now with the resources you have. You don't need to dwell on those because that's another thing that stops people from making any move because they feel like they don't have what they need to start, so they'll just even give up and not start. And they just think later on when they have more to start. And the problem is that might never come. If you don't take the steps now, taking the step is what's going to help you to actually have more later to go after your goals. So you have to take a decision. What can you do now? How can you move forward now? What are the things you can do with the little resources you have? Is it still improving your skills for classes to hone your skills and to learn more in your craft? Or is there a low budget entry where you can actually start with what you have? We need to concentrate more on what we are in control of, what we have right now. We're not focusing on what we don't have. We are focusing on what we have now because that's what paralyzes a lot of people. Focusing more on what they don't have or what they need. What's your capacity to do right now to actually get to that goal? You might just be taking a class. You might be making more outfits for yourself to hone in on your skills. You might be making outfits for your friend to see how your idea translates into that one dress, and you have that one person to actually try it on and improve and see what you need to change. Is there a class you can start saving for if you can't afford it right now? Another thing that I recommend is visualizing your success, which you would have done if you did the meditation and the 5-minute tasks I gave in the first step, which is just imagine if you actually achieve your goal. How would your life be? Where would you be living? Because you might not even be in the same state. Where would you be going for a vacation? How many kids do you have if you want kids? How many staffs will you have? What are the reviews you'll be getting for your designs? How many people will be so happy when they get their dress and they feel like it's everything and more that they wanted? How would you feel? How would that be like? Are you a boss? Can you just decide, oh, I'm taking 1 month break, me and my family are going for vacation? Who would you be married to? How would your family structure look like? Now ask yourself, if you don't make any step, can you actually become the lady you're thinking of? That might not even work for some people. Some people, when they dream of the success, they might not have done the work where they actually even feel like they can achieve it, which is fine. Some of you might just be like, oh, that can't work for me. So even if I visualize it, I just see that it's so far away from me, I can't achieve it. Now visualize your failure. Just imagine you never do anything you said you wanted to do. Do you think when you look back, you are going to regret not trying? Or do you think you are going to be fine? Or do you think you are going to look back with regret and wish You actually tried. You actually made a move because you could have been successful. But now you never even know if you would have been successful in it because you never tried. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm scared of, which is why I'm trying to go after everything I want, because I don't want to have regrets later in life. I don't want to look back and wish I did what I wanted. I want to actually do what I want and see if it works out. If it doesn't work out, it will work out in another way that I would love because I actually tried. But not doing anything is not acceptable. I have to do something. So if visualizing your success doesn't work, visualize your failure. Like I saw a video of someone who has tried starting a fashion brand multiple times, but she always stops. Like she'll start for sell some pieces and she'll stop. Start for a while, sell some pieces and she'll stop. And now she said she's starting again because she thinks when she's 80 years old and she's laying in bed, she's going to regret what's going on. Because since she was 5, she has always dreamed about being a fashion designer. She has always made clothes for herself. So she thinks when she gets older, she's going to regret not actually giving it a go and trying. So she's starting again. And you're going to fail. Sometimes you fail. But you are only a failure if you give up. When people are telling their stories, when millionaires, billionaires are telling their stories, you always see one business idea didn't work out. But you are giving that speech or you are listening to them because something else that you did work out. The thing that failed you may never have heard of it before. But if they didn't do that, they will not have gotten to the stage where something you did actually worked out. So I'm trying not to be scared of failure. Failure is just the process of getting to success. If you don't want to be successful, then you're not even going to start because you're scared of failure. You only become a failure if you actually stop going after what you want. I've dived into another topic. Let's get back on track. The next thing you need to do is to create a routine. You already understand what your goal is. You understand why you're going after it. Now create a routine. What do you need to achieve every month for the whole of this year to actually achieve your goal at the end of this year? What do you need to achieve every week to meet your goal for the month? What do you need to achieve every day to achieve your goal for the week? Create a routine. It helps if you can pick specific days for specific tasks. If you say, I have classes, I have fashion classes every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, that's fine. Those days are for learning. If you say every Thursday, I'm going to try and implement what I learned and actually create a dress. Try and create a routine as much as possible. You can say every week, you should have a sample of a dress that you try. Next week, it can be you losing that dress you made and trying another style with that same material because you don't have so much to buy another material. But create a routine, set a goal for yourself every week. What do you want to achieve? Me personally, on YouTube, every week I have to post 2 long form videos and I have to post 3 short form videos. And I've picked the days I want to post. Long form videos goes up Wednesday and Sunday. Short form videos goes up Monday, Thursday, Friday. It's easy to just be vague and say, I want to post 2 times weekly. Or I want to post 3 times weekly, which is fine. But I have to be specific about the days because that pushes me more. Today is Tuesday. This video has to go up tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So when I'm done filming, I have to edit it. Especially when you don't have a lot of time like that. Right now, I'm not feeling so fine. Before I even started filming, I had to take drugs. So I'll have the energy to film this video. But if I didn't have a goal of Wednesday, I must post a video. It's easy to just push this off and say, I'll post in a week, that's fine. Tomorrow I can do it. Tomorrow another excuse will come. And that's how you're going to keep on pushing it if each day is not specific on what you need to do. So you need to be specific. Then I have habit trackers. I used to track my progress. I'll put some samples here. I've been able to do 3 weeks consistently posting and keeping to my schedule, which is not easy. It has not been easy, but it's also not a lot. 3 weeks. Will I be able to get to 2 months? Being consistent, I guess we'll see. But looking at the tracker, and every time when I have to go and tick, oh, did I do what I was supposed to do, and I tick, and I look at my progress, I don't want to break that progress when I visually see how I'm doing, which is why I was very intentional about getting an habit tracker that I can use to see my goals. It's just motivating to see that and be eager to actually tick it and not miss a day. So try and get it visually. There was a time I actually used to do it physically where I'll have it on my wall and I'll just tick at the end of the day, did I post a video, I'll tick it. It can work either way. Some days you might get low views, so it can be discouraging. There are times now when I wake up 3 a.m. to edit because I need to finish editing before I go for work. So when I wake up, I edit, and then the result, there's no result, or the result is very low, or you make the choice, nobody's buying. It's easy to get discouraged, and that's why you have to fall back on your why. Why am I doing this? Keep going. You're only a failure if you give up. Very important is we need to be flexible. Understand that things won't always go as planned. If you notice this calendar I shared, some posting fell off track the day was supposed to be. That's because sometimes when I post, I will receive a copyright strike from YouTube. Maybe a song I use, there's a copyright claim on it. So I have to delete it and maybe post the next day. So you need to be flexible. There are some days you fall sick and you don't do what you're supposed to do, or you're just stressed, you want to rest. Be fine with that and just put it off to another day. Have enough discipline to be able to pick yourself back up. Don't say I'm taking a break and 1 day break turns into 1 week, 1 week break turns into 1 month. Have enough discipline with yourself. Always go back to your why. Why do I need to do this? Visualize your success. Visualize your failure. Am I really fine giving up here and not doing anything? Are you fine with that? So give yourself grace, be flexible. It's not going to be linear, it's not going to be a straight line. There are going to be ups and there are going to be downs. Just embrace it and be fine with it. Don't beat yourself up too much about that. And very important, we should understand that motivation is a habit. I'm not in the mood to film today, but I have to because I have to post this video tomorrow. It's just a habit you have to build, and they usually say it takes 21 days for an habit to stick. As a lot of people do 21 days challenge of meditating or exercising because they believe at the end of that 21 days it becomes a part of you. But I read another study that says it actually takes 6 days for an habit to stick, which is a lot. But just take it one step at a time. Create a routine. A routine is very important. Let's make motivation a lifestyle. It's my lifestyle to wake up, go after my goals, do what I need to do. It's just who I am. I'm just a highly motivated, disciplined person. Pick the identity for yourself. I'm just a motivated person. When I say I'm going to do something, I don't have a choice, I have to do it. And when you carry that identity, that's just it. Just do what you have to do. Anything you need to do, you're fine, you just do it. What other tips can you give in the comment section? I'm also learning. There are also new things I might not know. Please let them know because I need the motivation also.